What's going on, guys? Ironcane here, back with another Dragon Ball The Breaker Season 6 video. And in today's video, y'all know what time it is, dude. It's tier list time. We're going to be ranking all of the Raiders, including the latest edition, Baby, right? So, clearly, I have some very, I wouldn't even consider it controversial. I think it's obvious, but some people really going up the bat for Baby. You might not like this video. But without further ado, let's go ahead and start getting into this tier list, huh? So, I guess typically as we do, I'm going to add a row above. We're going to make a Z. And then we'll kind of go from there, right? All right, so who do I want to start with? Who do I want to start with? Do we start with Baby? I don't think so. I guess we could do, like, Ginyu, right? So, Ginyu is a Raider that I feel like a lot of people have kind of been telling me has been, like, falling off. I agree, by the way. I think Ginyu definitely is falling off. I do think that whole mechanic of, like, killing him and making him auto-evolve is something that survivors still struggle with to this day. Just that Ooga, kill Raider, health bar go down mentality really does, like, kind of hurt a lot of teams just because, you know, they'll give a free level 3 when the whole team is like low level, right? So honestly, I think Guldo, although he's super frail in terms of a moveset, he actually has a pretty decent moveset as a level 1. I'm gonna put him in like D for now. C is the highest I think you should be going for Guldo. I think there's a lot of interesting tech that you could do with him. One of the interesting plays that you can do with him is if you, like, you know a team is chasing you, you can hide in a cave and throw the time stop special, like, at the entrance of the cave, and the survivors actually can't enter the cave. Now, you are, like, you know, it's only a risk worth taking if you're about to auto-evolve, and it's, like, a huge commitment, but, you know, we'll see, like, if he moves up and down based on, like, what else he plays. Okay, we got Larva Cell here. I mean, I guess I could just make a tier for him just because it's really like, how do you rate like someone like Larva Cell? You really can't. So, I normally just make a bug tier. I think what I call it, once I revert, let's make it like green or something. Actually, let's make it pink. All right, we'll call it, once I revert. And, we'll throw in, Larva Cell here. Moving on, I guess we'll just take out some of these level 1s. We'll go like kind of order-ish. We have the Saibaman. Now the Saibaman, for the people that think like level 1 Baby is better than Vegeta, I don't know how you could possibly think that, because you can literally get the drop literally on survivors with the Saibaman by like doing the Flybaman technique or just upgrading wall jump and getting around. Literally, the Saibaman is better than Baby at level 1 in every single way. Like, I guess the only thing that's arguably not as good, but he would be OP in that sense, is that, like, you get the heartbeat, or, like, you get the, like, the Raider kind of, like, red thingy that appears on the screen when the Saibaman is showing up. But you only need one survivor. You hug one survivor, boom. You could have, like, one of the fastest level 2s in the game thanks to the Saibaman, and his acid is, you know, good as well. But, you know, I don't really think he's anything crazy, just like having that fast level 1 potential, I guess. I guess I'll put him above Guldo. The only reason why I'll put him above Guldo is just because, like, you don't really want to kill the Saibaman, really. Because if you do, it just gives Nappa a free level 2, and now Saibaman gets popped within like 3 minutes now, which is pretty good. I don't know, I mean, Guldo has the better kit, but I just feel like, you know, losing Guldo is a lot worse than, like, losing the Saibaman, in my opinion. So, like, I don't know. Although you could be in a pretty bad spot, like, being a level 1 too long with the Saibaman, I just feel like, you know, losing Guldo, I feel like is a little bit more detrimental than losing the Saibaman. But, you know, I might feel differently as we go through this. All right, level 1 Frieza. Level 1 Frieza, I would say, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I kind of feel differently about him. Like, I normally, like, would rate him fairly high. I mean, I'll throw him in C. He has one of the only homing supers in the game. Well, yeah, typically when I do this, I actually, like, look at the characters' kits. So I guess we'll do that. I mean, to be fair, you can't really, you know, I guess we could like kind of do that first. So Saibaman doesn't have any super attacks, has regrowth and acid. Acid is obviously very insane, and wall kick is really, really good if you struggle, you know, getting around fast with Saibaman. I would highly recommend upgrading the wall kick ability. Guldo has time freeze. This is his break strike, which is crazy that he has, and he has 2 supers, full power energy blast volley. It's not that great of a volley. And then this is the paralysis move that I'm saying you can kind of use for a cave and whatnot. And then Larva, I mean, Larva's Larva, bro. He reverts into an egg. I mean, that's, there it is. Well, you guys couldn't hear it, but anyways. All right. So, level 1 Frieza. So, Frieza has these thin laser ki blasts, and mouse and keyboard fellas can actually snipe with this ki blast. It's a very thin laser that comes out pretty quick. With lock-on, you can dodge it fairly easily. Well, I guess you used to be able to. I mean, now I guess you can outfly it, I'd imagine. But yeah, he has 2 good super. Well, 2 good supers. He has 1 good super. Supernova. I mean, if you hit somebody with this, honestly, they should just get instantly downed. Like, they shouldn't even get a chance to, like, escape or anything. Like, if you get hit by this, you deserve it, bro. But Death Wave is a pretty good chasing skill. Then he has Zarbon and Midoriya as active skills, and he has a Scouter in case you're struggling to find, like, civilians and survivors and whatnot. So he has a fairly decent kit. The only thing that really sucks about Frieza in the pod is he's super slow. He's super, super, super slow. All right, so moving on. I think we'll do Spopovich, and honestly, in the past, I probably would have threw him in, like D. I think I'm actually going to throw him in C, man. They've actually made him a lot better. Now, if you guys don't know, Spopovich is actually, he used to be very notorious in Season 1 for, like, people were doing Spopovich challenges, and it wasn't even a challenge. He was, like, OP. For the first time ever, I think, like, you got to put some respect on Spopovich. Like, his faster ki blasts, actually, I think, have made him a little bit better. His super attack now having, actually, does he have to add a property? I forget if he did get the buff. No, I don't think he did. But I think it's literally just his ki blast. But it feels significant. The fact that he only needs 3 civs now. The fact that the health doesn't transfer over to Boo. There's a lot of things that they've improved with Spopovich, where before it was like a struggle, man. It really was a struggle with Spopovich. Doing level 1 challenge, I think, is possible for sure, depending on the group you're going up against, of course. But, you know, if anybody, like, pops a Jocko ship, like, you're probably not going to be able to catch them with Spopovich. But this move is still pretty good. I feel like it catches people off guard. It's one of those moves where, like, you still have lock on and somebody's, like, still. This will hit them wherever they are, assuming you still have that lock on. The Yamu call, I feel like, is really good in fights. If you're being jumped, just tossing him out kind of just, like, disrupts things for a little bit. I mean, the worst thing about him is that, you know, he has no break strike, right? But now that he has increased health, it's a little bit more difficult to kill him. And at this point, it's not even worth it because, again, if you resurrect Boo, you get a full health bar and doesn't carry over like it used to in the past. So, I think Spopovich, I think he belongs in C, personally. All right, so what level 1s do we have left? All right, so we have Zamasu. Zamasu's pretty good. Honestly, I think I probably would put him. I think he's probably the best level 1, personally. Just because I feel like, you know, he has a dash and he has key sense. Both of his super attacks kind of suck, but I just feel like kit-wise, in terms of finding abilities and whatnot, I think he's solid. I mean, he's solid. He gets the job done. Killing him, you know, it apparently, again, I'm still not 100% on this, but I think what it actually does is that Zamasu will spawn 30 seconds later than he normally does when you take him out, like, throughout the rest of the game. But he has a dash. Having a dash at a level 1 is, like, really, really good. And again, killing him doesn't really matter that much. If anything, you kind of just want to... Same thing like with all Auto Evolve Raiders. You kind of just want to leave Zamasu alone and, like, save civs. Like, the longer he's in level 1, the better. And because, you know, he doesn't Auto Evolve by time, it's Auto Evolve by, like, the number filling up gradually. You potentially could leave him in his level 1 for a long time. You know, he gets a bad spawn or you just can't find civs or whatnot. But yeah, his super attacks suck. If you're, like, I don't think you're hitting, like, anybody with these. I don't think there's combos with either of these. I kind of wish there were, honestly. Like, it's a level 1. Like, give him a combo, bro. But There is not. There's no combos. Actually, does Frieza have a combo? I didn't think about it. Does level 1 Frieza got a combo? Like, can you combo, like, a Vanish Kick into Death Wave or something like that? Vanish Kick, Zarbon. I don't know. I don't know if you can. Somebody in the comments below, let me know if you can. I don't think you can combo. If you can, it's probably not a true combo. But, yeah, I think Zamasu is far and beyond the best level 1 in my opinion. Alright, do we have any other level 1s left? Level 1 Baby, which is the Humi. Level 1 Baby is the worst level 1 in the entire game. In the entire game. I am actually going to add a row below. We'll make this blue. We'll call it... oh, well, I made that blue. I guess we'll make this... Hello? Okay. Bro, let me click, man. There we go. I'll make this purple. We'll call this... Ooh, I don't know. That's what this tier will be. Ooh, that's what this tier is gonna be. It's gonna be the ooh tier. That's what it's gonna be, bro. Level 1 Baby is awful. Level 1 Baby is the worst level 1 in the entire game. It's not even close. There's no comparison. Level 1 Baby is awful. Absolutely awful. You should be able to in my opinion, you should be able to instantly teleport at the beginning of the game. Why not? They make you spawn right next to survivors anyway. Now, will babies occasionally catch survivors off guard with their level 1? Of course. It happens. It's going to happen. But baby actually needs to get 5 civilians raw if... pause, sorry. But he has to get 5 civilians, which is the only level 1 in the game that needs to do that. And if nobody touches an infected civ, and I think at this point, a lot of survivors are kind of just wising up to the fact, we'll just pop Jocko ship immediately, they'll just pop Nimbus immediately, or they'll just immediately leave spawn and just like not touch civs. Or there's actually like this tech where if you like inch over to a civ, apparently the save button prompt will not show if it's an infected civ. So I don't know if they're going to change that. They probably should, which is allowing people to kind of mitigate the fact, that there are infected civs. You could 100% be stuck as a civilian for 4 minutes into the game, which is absolutely insane. They really, really need to change the fact that you could be stuck as a civilian for that long. With Dragon Ball as being in play, it is very possible that while you're a civilian and you don't get, like, enough to evolve and you're having to wait those 4 minutes, a summon could go off, the STM could come out, or both. Or both. And then you're cucked as level 2. People are coping for this level 1. They're saying it's not that bad. They're saying it's a skill issue. Brother, there is no skill issue when a survivor pops a vehicle and you can't catch them and you're just screaming ooh, and just people are yelling flying Nimbus. Like there's legitimately nothing that you can do. You have to pray. Literally, you have to pray and hope somebody just doesn't see you coming. You have to. In my opinion, that's not skill. That's not skill. You don't have wall kick. You have no maneuverability. You can teleport. And again, if people are just ignoring civs, teleporting won't matter. You kind of have to, like, the only thing I guess you could do is, like, I don't know, get an infected civ and just plant your civs next to each other. So hopefully you gotta hope and pray somebody like interacts with one of your infected civs. That way you can teleport to the other infected civ and then get that down, right? It's just like so many like things that you kind of just hope and pray that things like work out for you. And if they don't, you're level 1 for 4 minutes and you're in for a really, really, really bad time. Hell, people could just be Poir or be Baba and just like fly in the air. Then what are you gonna do? Just jumping like as a civilian, like come down, please, please. Like I want to give you my eggs. Like, dude, like I don't know. Like the people coping for this level 1, it's insane to me. Keep coping, dude. It's trash. Keep coping. They're going to buff it. They're going to buff it. Mark my words. They are going to buff this level 1. There is no way. There is no way they're not going to do it. All right. Moving on. Baby rant aside. Alright, I guess we'll start moving on to level 2s. Typically, I feel like I do my tier list kind of random, but I guess we'll kind of just do this somewhat in order. Nappa, dude, I like Nappa, man. I like Nappa a lot. I will say it's, Nappa's probably in a worser place now, just because of the high damage potential that survivors have, and it's only going to get, like, worse and worse or better depending on, you know, what side you fall on. Nappa has a fantastic kit. He has a scouter, which is good for finding civilians and survivors. He has Plant Saibaman, which is really good for just like finding survivors or, you know, unfortunately camping, or like, you know, you could get somebody down, plant a Saibaman. Now you know when someone's going for a res. You can plant a Saibaman in front of a cave entrance if you know where a key is, in front of a key if you know where a sieve is, in front of a sieve, in front of a crate, by the STM. There's so many options you can do with Plant Saibaman, and you get 5 of them, even if the Saibaman dies. So it's really good, and if the acid hits you, it's really, like, it's one of the best, like, kind of disrupting abilities in the game. There really hasn't been an ability as good as the Saibaman acid since it's, like, been released. It just shuts the survivor down. They can only just, like, walk like this, even while they're transformed. It's crazy. Saibaman Call is really, really good. This is another ability that I feel like a lot of people don't realize, that the Raider can call when they're still locked onto you. So what I see a lot of survivors do is that they'll get out of Nappa's line of sight, they'll hide behind a cave, they'll hide behind a crate and, like, stop moving, call the Saibaman, and say if they're, like, de-transformed and they don't have their barrier, they can get down by the Saibaman. A lot of people kind of sleep on that. And just in general, in fights, I've had people, like, melee me. I'll call the Saibaman. Saibaman will hit them with acid, their combo will stop, and I just get to pound them with the melee. And Nappa's melee is so crazy, it just shreds Dragon Chases. You can just spam it, bro. You just spam it, just chuck in the fist in someone's mouth, bro. It's great. It's a very basic break strike. It's not really worth upgrading just because it's not shared with Vegeta. And now they made his super attacks better, both overall. Murder Grenade is very, very good. Like, say if there's a key, you could toss it on a key and survivors can't interact with that key or whatever surface area the Murder Grenade lands on for a short period of time, because it has, like, active damage frames, which is really cool. And then Break Cannon, they made it a lot better. You can actually, this move used to be garbage, so now, you know, it's still bad in, like, an active fight. The only way you might be able to, like, land it is, like, say if somebody's grappling away and they don't cancel the grapple in time, you could hit them with the Break Cannon. You can do that with all snipes in the game, by the way. Just a little tip there. And then Break Cannon, now it has that added big AoE, which a lot of Goku Black supers have. They kind of just gave that to, like, a lot of the older Raiders. So now you can actually snipe with this. You can actually snipe with this pretty reliably now, which is really, really cool with that AoE effect. Honestly, if you want to be really nice to Nappa with that buff, maybe you can, like, I think A is, like, you know, pretty generous, but I could even see some people, like, really smoking something and give him S. But I think any lower than B, I think you're crazy, and I think you're underselling Nappa. I think Nappa is very, very good. Nappa is, like, one of the only level 2s in the game where, like, if the survivors get, like, a level 4 and, like, the whole team is up, I feel like I might have a chance, actually. I feel like I might have a chance. Just because his Ki Blasts are really good, you can't counter them, he has good lasers, and he actually evolves by dealing damage. Like, I could say, dude, I could glaze Nappa. There's no ending to the glaze for Nappa, bro. There's no ending to glaze. I really like Nappa a lot, bro. I think he's really, really good. Only negative I can really pinpoint is the fact that he has a low health pool. But if he had a high health pool, he would legit, you could argue he'd be better than Vegeta. You could honestly make that argument, for real. All right, let's knock out another level 2. I will do Broly. Honestly, Broly's ability to, like, kind of just rush down survivors early game is really crazy. I think with the fact that survivors can't dodge anymore, I think he's an easy S for me, just because now it's a lot more difficult for survivors to kind of, like, overpower and manhandle him with the super transfers, just because of the dodge nerf. Now, granted, there's definitely some really good players out there that can still manhandle Brolys, especially if it's a Broly that doesn't really know what they're doing, or they don't know how to, like, take out level 4s like that, if they're using Trained by an Angel or whatnot. But Broly's Ki Blasts are pretty decent. I don't really like his ult fire that much, but his basic standard Ki Blasts I think are really, really good. He has a dash as a level 2. He starts out as level 2 and he has a dash, which is, like, really, really crazy. It has a fairly short cooldown as well at 25 seconds. And then he has, you know, a Break Strike as well, which powers up his Ki Blast and reduces his cooldown for his super attacks as well. Granted, his super attacks aren't really that great. One thing that I think people kind of sleep on this super is that it actually allows you to kill civs with it, and you will get the energy for doing so. And it's also just a great way to kind of just like, if you're getting jumped, just to kind of buy yourself some time, kind of just waste some dragon changes as well. And range shout it's an okay snipe. It actually comes out fairly fast. Again, if you ever have a snipe on any raider, it's a really good tool if a survivor is grappling away. If they don't cancel at a time, it's a guaranteed hit. And, you know, it's just a good sniping ability in general. But I don't know if this one actually has the added, like, AoE property on it. I don't think it does. If it did, I think it would show here. But if it does, I don't think it does. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe chat will let me know. But I think Broly is pretty solid. And again, with the nerfing of, you know, dodge and whatnot, I think Broly is definitely, he feels a lot better. I would always consider Broly to be like the most balanced raider in the game, but now, you know, I think he's even in an even better place. Yeah, let's just get this one out of the way. Honestly, I'm almost, this is crazy. I am almost tempted to put them in Z. Is that crazy? Am I crazy for that? I low-key think with the way they've changed the game now, I definitely think you could make this argument. I don't know if this is like too crazy. I might change this, but I genuinely think you could make this argument. If you put him any lower than S, I think you're insane. Just the fact that he doesn't have to worry about a level 4, the fact that supplies aren't going to spawn during the STM phase. He has amazing supers. He has a dash that actually can be reduced to a very short cooldown if you upgrade it at 20 seconds. He has a teleport to Zamasu. He has a break strike that's 20 seconds and that can combo into both of his super attacks, which is really good. He has Ki Sense. I would say the worst part about his Ki Blast are probably going, or the worst part about Goku Black, I was going to say, is his Ki Blast. His Ki Blasts are okay. They actually can be countered. He does have like this kind of like split fire where it can kind of be like kind of like a shotgun spread with his alt fire, which kind of like helps mitigate the countering of it. But what's really cool, and which is why I don't know how in your right mind, you know who you are, arguing that this level 2 somehow is worse than Baby's level 2. We'll get into it. But literally, if you're smart with Zamasu, you could actually allow Zamasu to live. Because as you see, this super attack, he teleports Zamasu to himself, and then they both, you know, shoot off the Divine Ray Bomb. So if you see a survivor approaching Zamasu, all you have to do is just use the Divine Ray Bomb, and you save Zamasu for a couple seconds. Now, unfortunately, if you use the super, it doesn't make Zamasu spawn, but you can actually, like, protect Zamasu with the super. You can't do that with Baby Cobras. And then Black Kamehameha is very, very good. Comes out very quick. Has a big AoE. This is literally the super that made them realize, damn, this is really good. We should really go back and make all the other raiders like kind of sniping ability this good with this added AoE effect. Again, this is a break strike combo. You can break strike, vanish kick, and black Kamehameha. This is a confirmed combo, and it deals massive amounts of damage, which is really, really good. I honestly, I mean, maybe, I mean, I just think, again, with the context of there not being supplies at level 2, with raiders now having instant descent, I just think that this is, like, if you are going to do the level 2 strat, this is the level 2 strat raider. This is where the strategy even formed in the first place. And it was tough with supplies. Now it's even tougher. Like, the only groups that are going to be competent enough to take out Goku Black's doing the level 2 strat are pre-mains, or just a really good group of survivors just managing their dragon changes. The way to counter raiders doing the level 2 strat is to try to deal as much damage as you can and do not plant the final key until you have enough transformations. Honestly, what you should be doing is trying to whittle the raider's health bar down. And like, even if you gotta plant the last key at 3 minutes, you want to give the team as much transformations as you can to defend the STM or just kind of like buy the rest of the team some time. But moving on. Oh, my controller needs to be charged. Epic. Let's do Fat Boo. Fat Boo, honestly, I think I put him in B last season as well. B for Boo, right? So, Boo, he does have combos. Boo actually does have... Oh, my controller just straight up died, actually. Damn, that's crazy. All right. So, Boo does have combos. You can Angry Shout into Vanish Kick into his super. Angry Explosion is just... I don't like it. The only way the super is good is if you see a survivor going for a melee. If you pop this super, they'll go in this animation like they whiff it, and they'll be stuck for a little bit, and they shouldn't have enough time to actually escape it unless they have, like, I don't know, maybe instant rise or like a barrier. But I believe they wouldn't have enough time to escape it, and this actually does massive amounts of damage. I guess, you know, if you get caught in a cave, you could pop this, but, you know, most survivors would, like, dodge it. It does have its usages, like, say if there's a key and you're trying to guard the key, you could pop this on the key, buy yourself some time. They can't, you know, go on the key and whatnot. You know, it's an AoE super. It's interesting. It's really the only one of its kind. We don't really see any other supers like this. The reason why I don't like it is because as you're using it, it leaves you open to, you know, just being, you know, open target, and they can land free supers on you. Innocence Cannon is now made a lot better with the AoE on it. It's a 7-second cooldown, so you'll be throwing out snipes a lot more often now. It comes out very quick, and it is a true Vanish Kick combo. I am like almost 100% certain on that. He has one of the shortest break strikes in the entire game at 23 seconds, so he'll be able to do that combo pretty frequently. And Go-Go Gum is great. I don't really got to explain why Go-Go Gum is good. This is really good. Say if somebody's grappling away, you could pop this. It has great tracking ability. It's just a really good move. And, you know, you could launch a super when you land Go-Go Gum. You could launch a melee with Go-Go Gum. You can Vanish Kick into your super when you land Go-Go Gum. You can just run away. There's so many options that Go-Go Gum gives you. It's a really, really, really good skill. Yeah, honestly, you could argue A for Boo, but like the worst part about Boo is his Ki Blast, and they can be countered. You can completely shut Boo down if you run a level 4 that can counter his Ki Blast, because at that point, what can he do, right? Even without dodge, if you just spam his spam, like what can he do, right? All right, let's do level 2 Cell. So, yeah, I mean, he's not great. He's not great. He's probably top of C, I guess. He's alright, bro. I think the only buff that he received was the ability that he has that he can snipe with. Again, they've been doing this a lot of to the old raiders, giving this added AoE property to this like sniping super. It's made him better. It allows him to snipe. Special Beam Cannon is really, really bad. The only way you're landing this super is if you land a Solar Flare. The combo with Cell is if you get caught in a melee combo, you After Image, Solar Flare, you either melee, pop a super. But After Image is, I like the versatility of it. The only reason why it sucks and it kind of holds Cell back to some degree is the fact that, like, you know, if people are on the STM or you're just getting jumped, you don't really have, like, that's what sucks about Cell at level 2. He has no crowd control. He has no crowd control. His Ki Blast can be countered. Like, his only, like, you know, combo that, like, can help him out is After Image Solar Flare. That's really all he has. They increase the range on Solar Flare, and it actually stuns you for a very long time. So, yeah, it's not really too much to say about level 2 Cell. He's a very basic raider. You can sneak up on people by holding R3 or whatever it is on your platform, and you, like, whatever, like, button allows you to stop flying, you fast fall. That will allow you to be sensed a little bit less. You can kind of sneak up on survivors, and then, you know, he has key detection at level 2, which is pretty good. But yeah, After Image, it's cool because you can use it to, like, kind of catch up with people. It allows you to move around. It's cool, but, you know, nothing too crazy about level 2 Cell. He's, like, a very, very basic form. Level 2 Frieza. He's okay. He's alright. Like, he's good. I feel like I've definitely... Well, actually, now that he has the health buff, is he A? I mean, I think I put him A last time. I don't know, man. I don't know, because I feel like his Ki Blast feels slow. Like, although you can't counter them, I'll do this for now. I might do B. I might do B. But yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of like lukewarm on level 2 Frieza. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. All right. So again, kind of similar to what I was saying with the Saibaman call. What I was saying with the Yamu call. This super, the Explosive Wave, is one of the more slept on supers. Again, if you have lock on, this is going to track where the survivor is. If they're flying, it's probably not going to hit. If they're running, it might hit, depending if they have sprint on or not. But this is really good because, again, it catches a lot of survivors off guard. If they hide behind a crate, if they hide behind something, or if they're on the STM. This has a, like, you know, a full wide range where, like, it'll hit, like, in kind of like a circular, like, 360 type deal where it'll hit all around. So if someone's on STM, it doesn't matter if they're behind it, in front of it, this is going to hit, right? So if you have lock on and someone's not moving, this is a guaranteed hit, which is pretty cool. He has full power energy wave, and that does have the snipe out, which is actually good. He does have the snipe now. Did I say pow? Talking is hard. Anyways, honestly, although his Ki Blast can't be countered, I'm not in love with them. They just feel like really slow. But overall, I think he's decent. He's decent. He does have a Break Strike combo, I believe. If you Break Strike into Zarbon into Full Power Energy Wave, I do believe that's a true-ish combo. Should work if you are doing that. Again, that's Break Strike, Zarbon, Full Power Energy Wave. And his Break Strike deals a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Yeah, a lot of the Break Strikes for the older Raiders, they, like, reduced to 23 seconds. I forgot. I thought it was just Boo, but yeah, no, they did it for everybody. Boo used to have the shortest, but now it's more people. But yeah, he loses his Scouter, so if you're somebody that kind of struggles finding survivors without, like, any sensing abilities, you know, you might have a hard time. But I do think his kit is decent. All right. Next up for level 2. Level 2 Baby. Honestly, I think I'm going to throw him in C. Bro. Is he better than Cell? The thing is, guys, the fact that I even gotta think about it, I think is all that you should know about, like, Baby in general. I mean, I guess he has a dash and he has 2 break strikes, I guess, but, like, Cell does have the larger, like, health pool. I don't know, because they're both bad. They're both bad. Like, I mean, the best thing that Baby has, Baby Vegeta, to be more specific, is Volley. This is legit this Raider's only saving grace. This is his only saving grace. I mean, Big Bang Attack is okay. It's not bad. It's not awful. It's okay. Like, it's fine. It's serviceable as a snipe. It's a decent snipe. In terms of Ki Blast, they're okay. They're fine. They're fine Ki Blast. Then active skills, he has 2 break strikes, which is, to be fair, kind of crazy for a level 2. That is pretty crazy. But the thing is, Shield Barrier doesn't deal any damage. An Explosive Wave doesn't deal crazy damage. And he doesn't have any combos. Like, you can't, like, break strike, vanish kick, and, like, do something. I don't even know if you can vanish kick off his break strike. I don't even think you can. This might not even be an active skill for you. So technically, he has 3 active skills. Because this one might not even be up. And if it is up, you probably have 1 servant at the max. Wild Buster is pretty good. I don't know why they felt the need to make upgrading this so ass. I think it literally reduces the time for this by like 0.5 seconds. So if you upgrade this to max, it literally just makes it 24 seconds. I have no idea why they felt the need to, like, make the upgrade on this so bad. They could, if it was like Goku Black, so you could reduce this 20 seconds, it'd be a little bit better. But yeah, Baby's biggest issue is the fact that when he gets jumped, he really doesn't have that many options. Now, I guess technically level 2 baby actually has more options than level 3, and we'll get into that later. And yes, I'm being dead ass. Level 2 baby has more options than level 3 at being jumped, and that option literally is Finish Breaker. That's legit his best option when being jumped, or just like a crowd control option. Because this is actually baby's only crowd control option besides the fucking stomp. By the way, that's literally it. That's literally it. But yeah, beyond that, his Ki Blast can't be countered, which I guess is good. Like, he does have laser-based Ki Blast, which is fine. And he has, like, the Vegeta Flurry as the alt fire, which is decent. He has okay Ki Blast. He has okay Ki Blast. But in terms of active skills, Shield Barrier, I mean, it's a good option. I mean, it'll save you for a time. But again, baby's issue is that, like, in a jumping situation, I feel like he just really can't hack it, man. I feel like he can't hack it. Shield Barrier, although it's cool, I do think it's cool that, like, he gets Zamasu's, like, a few Zamasu's ability where he's immune to Ki Blast. I think that's really cool. But again, baby's issue is being jumped, and when he's jumped, he really doesn't have that many options. And I guess with the level 2 strat, like, you'll fare a little bit better. I don't know, man. But the thing is, like, the Dragon Balls are in play too, so he's that level 4 is always going to be in the potential to be, like, in play, right? And again, he doesn't have any combos with both of these. If he had combos with his break strikes, that would make him a little bit better, 100%. With one of the active skills not even being up potentially, and this dash being okay, but I kind of wish the cooldown was a little bit shorter. His super attacks are decent. I mean, if I want to be nice, I would throw him in. Nah, man, nah. I can't put him in B, man. I can't put him in B. I don't know. I just feel like, although Boo's Ki Blast can be countered, he has a combo, dude. He has a very reliable combo. And he gets it back very quickly. Dude. I don't know. I just don't like level 2. I don't like level 2 baby, dude. He has laser Ki Blast and he has volley. That's the best things about him, man. And that's it. That's really it. The fact that I actually had to think about, like, level 2 Cell being better than level 2 baby, I think is really all you gotta know. I mean, what pushes him over for me is just that crowd control ability with the Flurry, the Ki Blast Flurry. I know people in the comments are gonna be kicking and screaming, I imagine. Do you really think that, I mean, I don't know. Like, some people, like, I'm doing this on Twitch live, some people are arguing that, like, he's better than level 2 Frieza. I just disagree, just because, like, if he's being jumped, you have Zarbon Dodoria. You have a Break Strike that can combo, again, with Zarbon. His Break Strike deals more damage. He has an AoE super that's kind of cool, which can, like, hit all around if they're hiding behind STM. If they're hiding behind STM, baby doesn't really have any options unless you're, like, not locked on and you use, like, the Big Bang in a certain way. I don't know, man. I just don't think it's that great. Did I say baby's someone was correcting me in chat. Did I say Shield Barrier protects you against supers? It doesn't. I don't believe I said that, but if I did, it doesn't. It just protects you against Ki Blasts. But yeah, that's it. I mean, I'm not gonna yap about baby too much longer. I don't like him, man. I don't like baby, but I do think, I do think he's better in a jumping situation than level 3. I'll give him that. All right, we'll do Recoome. Recoome, I think, is pretty solid, man. I like Recoome a lot. Recoome really only has one bad thing about him, which is one of his supers. So, Recoome Eraser Gum is garbage. It's really, really bad. I think the only way they could have made this better is by adding the AoE property on it. It just takes 10 years to come out. It takes 10 years to come out. This is, like, the only, like, range super that, like, probably will not catch someone grappling just because it takes so long to come out. It is really, 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 really bad. Recoome Mach Attack is really good. It gets you around the map very fast. He has two mobile skills, one of them being the Recoome Kick, the other being the Mach Attack. It's just really really great for traversing the map very quickly. I just don't really have anything bad to say about Recoome. He has one of the better break strikes in the game at a level 2. This gives you a lot of iframes. It has multiple hurt frames as well. Each like explosion in this will deal additional damage. So survivors like go in to attack you after your break strike, they actually can't, and you'll be immune to damage during the whole animation of this. So it's very, very good. One of the best break strikes in the game. Recoome kick is very nice. Comes out pretty fast. Good for like a jumping situation if people get close to you. His Ki Blasts are very spammy. He literally has level 3 Frieza Ki Blasts. Very notorious for being like the best in the game. Like practically, I don't know if they're the exact same, but they're about the same at level 2, which is pretty crazy. Worst thing about him, his super, the Recoome Eraser Gun, his health pool. That's really it. And honestly, if you lose Recoome, it's not even like that damning. Like you just don't have like that extra melee damage as like Ginyu and Jason Birder later. So like that's really it. It's not like actually I don't think he only shows up for Ginyu. Anyways, but yeah, no, it's not that bad if you die Recoome anyway. So he's a really strong level 2, and if you lose him, it's not the end of the world. So like he's very solid. He's very, very solid in my opinion. Did we do all the level 2s? I believe we did, so we'll move on to level 3. Level 3 Cell, honestly, this is crazy. Because typically, I think I used to throw him in D, I used to throw him in C. At this point, I really almost want to throw him in A. I really do. I really do. Do I do it? Do I do it? I might. I think I do, man. I think they fixed Cell, man. They actually did it, guys. They did a good change. Breakers did a good change. I don't like if you're just coming in this season, last season, or the season before, I don't think people realize how much of a meme level 3 Cell was. The only like arguable thing that you could say about Cell is that he had a really short cooldown on volley, and he doesn't have a bad volley. If you get caught up on this and like in the perfect way, you won't be able to escape it, and this will melt you. It will melt you. Other times, like survivors will fall out of it. Other times they'll get caught and they can't leave it. So it's kind of hit or miss. Gravity impact is decent. You know, it's a decent snipe. It's nothing crazy. Typically not going to be landing this in an active fight, but again, this is a good snipe. Say if someone's grappling away from you, you know, it'll land and whatnot. They finally made his Ki Blast good. It was the worst thing about Cell. They finally made it good. They added AoEs to it. It really just saved the Raider. For people on mouse and keyboard, this is one of the craziest forms of a Raider, just because you can literally, like, you know, snipe like crazy with Kamehas. They deal good damage. They stop survivors in their tracks. And with the added AoE, if survivors are low to the ground or if they're by the STM, you could literally like snipe them with it. It's great. And if you can't, you can just go up close and volley. He has the largest health pool in the entire game. You could after image into solar flare, into volley, after image solar flare into a melee, whatever you want to do. I think they made level 3 Cell good now, man. It's actually crazy. I think they made his Kamehameha is very good. I like him a lot, dude. I like him a lot. Chat's saying S. Low S. Really? Really? I mean, I honestly wouldn't be opposed. He's definitely the top of A. The fact that I put him back there was a little disrespectful. I think he definitely is the top of A, personally. I do think overall, Nappa almost has like a perfect kit. But I just think with the added health pool and just allow the mistakes that you're kind of allowed to make. You can't make as many mistakes as Nappa just because of the low health pool. With, you know, with Cell, you can. But honestly, if you want to argue this, I wouldn't even be upset with you. But I'm going to put him at top of A for now. Alright, level 3 Frieza. I do think Frieza is falling off a little bit. Like, typically, I would just throw this guy in S and, like, call it a day, not even, like, talk about it. I'm kind of tempted to keep him at the top of A. Like, I don't know, man. Well, let's talk about him. Let's talk about him. So Frieza's biggest thing is his spammy Ki Blast. He has the spammiest Ki Blasts in the entire game. They're super, super annoying. You can kind of counter them, but if you're at close range, you're not going to be able to just because of how fast they come out. What's so deadly about Frieza is his combos. So if you melee him, he break strikes Zamasu into Death Beam. And Death Beam shreds Dragon Changes, dude. He shreds Dragon Changes like crazy. Speaking of crazy, Crazy Finger Shot is really bad. At least I have very like bad experience with this move. Sometimes it just like misses. It's like Frieza's just like shooting and he has his eyes closed, bro. Like I don't know. The worst volley in the game. Low-key, I deadass think Guldo's volley is better than Crazy Finger Shot. I don't know why. But Death Beam is really good. It comes out so fast. Sometimes when I've been to level 4, I don't even realize it comes out and it hits me. And now that Survivors or Raiders have like extended lock on, you can like catch Survivors off guard with this. If someone's grappling away, this will hit. The only thing that's bad about this is that it doesn't have an AoE, right? So if somebody's like on a key, unless you have like really good aim, you know, like you have to be dead on. You have to be dead on with this if you are sniping without lock on. But it deals massive amounts of damage. The key blasts are crazy on Frieza and his combos. Honestly, it's his combos. His combos are what save him. Like a good Frieza, they did increase his health pool as well. Actually, yeah. No, I gotta throw him an S. Yeah. Well, the increased health pool, I think you gotta throw him an S. You gotta throw him an S. I'm not gonna get super pressed about like the like placement of these guys. I'm gonna like not lose my mind about that just yet. Alrighty, so for level 3s, we got Super Buu. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Literally every season, I would toss him up here, close my eyes, not even have to think about it. I think Super Buu is falling off a little bit, man. I think he has. I'll put him at the top of S. I don't know. He's either like just barely hanging on Z, or he's the top of S. I think he's fallen off, bro. And I don't even think it's his fault. Dead ass. I don't even think it's not his fault. I think Survivors have just gotten so good or so strong. It's just that Super Buu hasn't kept up. They really haven't touched Super Buu at all since he's released. I do think he's like a really strong level 3. I don't know if I can confidently say he's the strongest. He's still, I don't know. Don't ask me that right now. My head is kind of like mush. We've been talking for almost an hour. We're not even like all the way through yet. But like the reason why I've always sung Super Buu's praises is that all of his abilities have, sorry, I like burp mid-speak. Excuse me, but all of his moves have a purpose. So like Angry Shout, again, you could combo this. But the thing is, he loses his snipe. That has always been Super Buu's one and only flaw. And I feel like snipes are kind of getting more and more important these days. Because let's be honest, if someone gets a summon off, as Super Buu, you don't really have that many options. You kind of just got to hope you fly close enough and you can hit them with a Key Blast, or like Ill Rain catches up to them. Like, that's it, right? So Ill Rain is great because it allows you to find Survivors even when you're not locked on. The tracking is really good, and with Survivors having the ability to dodge less now, it's going to be even more hard to dodge. People got to be a little bit better about dodging. You can't just spam it now. He has one of the better volleys in the game, if not the best volley. This shreds Dragon Changes, and if you're at close range with a wall behind you, you are getting melted, bro. You are absolutely getting melted. He still has a Vanish Kick combo with Angry Shout into a Vanish Kick. It's just that these supers don't complement, the Vanish Kick as well as, even Fat Buu does, because Fat Buu has Innocence Cannon, which is a snipe that comes out really fast. He has Laser Key Blasts that can't be countered. They're fairly quick. Ill Bomber is great if you're getting jumped. You can kind of get out of there. Now, it does have a little bit of a longer animation. Honestly, I would not even be opposed to them, like, reducing the startup of this. Maybe it'd be annoying, but I think it would just help Super Buu out. But this is just really good for getting the jump on Survivors, for getting out of jumping situations, and kind of just buying yourself time. Goku Gum is really good. Still really good. I don't have to get too into it. He has Key Sense. Good for finding Survivors and whatnot. But yeah, no, I think he's fallen off just because You know, he's a level 3, so he can get meleeed by, obviously, level 3s and 4s and up. And I just feel like with the damage potential that survivors have now, with him having a standard health pool, I think he's just kind of fallen off. I think he's just kind of fallen off. But yeah, it's crazy, dude. He used to be Z pretty much every season, and I think now is finally you know, he's fallen off a little bit. It's sad. It's sad, but it's true. It's true, dude. All right, we'll do Vegeta. Vegeta, he's at least A. He's at least A. Actually, with the Nappa buff, I'll put him in S. I'll put him in S. I like Vegeta a lot, man. He actually got, I think he was the Raider that was buffed the most this season. So let's take a look at his kit. So Vegeta, the best thing about him is his Vanish Kick. So if you guys don't know, Vegeta is the only Raider in the game that allows you to Vanish Kick twice. And this is great when survivors are hiding behind the STM, who just spam Vanish Kicks. And he's basically the best clutch Raider during like the STM phase when people don't have Dragon changes. As long as you're not getting like stun spammed, you just spam Vanish Kicks. And if someone's spamming Vanish Kicks as a Raider just in general, it's really hard to fight and like engage with a Vegeta. You know, and now with the ability to dodge less as a survivor, you're only probably going to be able to dodge one of these Vanish Kicks because you're not going to have that iframe that you typically would have gotten previously. So now they also decreased the Nappa call. It's 18 seconds now. I don't know if it's worth upgrading now, considering the fact that they have decreased it. But Nappa call is great because similar to you know, second form Frieza, it's basically an AoE. It's a call that marks survivors, and it's an AoE. So say if survivors are hiding behind the STM, Nappa will, you know, do an explosion, and it'll do an AoE that hits all parts of the STM, which is really, really good. And his explosive wave has a short cooldown. I don't know if it deals damage now. I remember this one never dealt damage, but it knocks survivors back fairly far. In terms of super attacks, Finish Breaker is pretty strong. I would say, you know, it's a better version of, you know, baby Vegetas. And Gallic Gut, I believe they made the added property of the explosion as well, which is great for sniping. And Vegeta's whole thing is if you deal a lot of damage, you get ape, right? So if Nappa lives, like, it has come to the point with Vegeta that if Nappa lives and the STM doesn't come out, you probably lost. You probably lost because killing Vegeta is a little bit more difficult now because I think they gave him extra health, right? I don't know. I just feel like Vegetas are like a little bit more difficult to kill, in my opinion. I don't know. I just feel like if Vegeta is out before the STM, you're probably going to be faced with an ape and you probably lose. Oh, he does have extra health. Oh, I forgot he had extra health. Yeah, yeah. Honestly, he might, with Nappa, you could low-key argue Z. I'm gonna put it at the top of S, but you could make that argument. Dead ass. I forgot he had more health. I forgot about that. Damn, Twitch chat's saying Z. Twitch chat is saying Z. We think Vegeta is that good? That's true. His melee damage also got buffed as well. I forgot all the buffs he got. Shit, I'll fuck it. Y'all want him in Z? I'll put him in Z. I'm not even opposed to that. Now, the only reason why I'm probably going to leave him above Vegeta is not because of the kit. Vegeta, I believe, has a better kit overall. It's literally just because of the level 2 strategy. Literally just because of the level 2 strategy. That's it. That is it. And he doesn't have to deal with a level 4. That is the only reason why. That is why Goku Black is in Z, by the way. Just because he has combos, good supers, Ki Blast, not great. But the level 2 strategy, that is why level 2 Zamasu is in Z, if you were curious. But yeah, honestly, I think Vegeta is great. Again, the double Vanish Kick is absolutely insane. Both of his supers are really, really good. The Nappa call is great. He has solid Ki Blast overall. He has like his Ki Blasts are really great for crowd control. Yeah, you can't counter his super anymore. The Finish Breaker used to be able to. And if Nappa lives before the STM out, you're gonna get Ape more than likely. And he has a bigger health pool now. So like the fact that they made it harder to kill Vegeta just means that like if the STM isn't out while Vegeta's out, you're not killing Vegeta. Like the likelihood of you killing Vegeta is very, 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 very low, and you're probably gonna deal with Ape, and it's GG's. Yeah, they made Vegeta really good. They made Vegeta really, really good. Damn, bro. All right. Moving on. All right, so we got. I'll leave Baby for last. We'll do Rose. So now that they nerfed Super Transpheres, honestly, I'm down to do this. I'm down to do this. But I mean, you know, the thing is, supplies are gonna be out. Rose's at least A. Am I glazing too much? I mean, let's talk about his kit. Let's talk about his kit. So Divine Ray Bomb got buffed. It has a fatter AoE. Same speed, same properties, besides like, you know, it being fatter. Super Black also is fatter as well on the AoE. And he has really good Ki Blast. His alt fire is really, really good as well. Again, without having the ability to dodge, he is going to whittle down Dragon Changes for sure. He can combo Break Strike into both of his super attacks. I believe Black Amiha is the true one. Divine Ray Bomb might not be true. But if you're in enclosed space, it's probably going to hit anyway because of the massive AoE. Divine Lasso. Most good players are going to be able to dodge this just because, you know, it's just like a bull. It's just like, Toro, just like you just dodge it. Like you see it coming, you dodge. Like it's not that crazy. But if you do hit somebody with it, there's a lot of combo potential for it. Because when the explosion happens, you can not break strike, but it's the same idea as a break strike, essentially. So when they get launched off of the explosion, you can vanish kick into a super and deal lots and lots and lots of damage. But maybe I did glaze him a little bit too much. Maybe I'll do this. I'll do this for now. I want to make it very clear, when it comes to like the order of the raiders, I'm not super pressed about. I really like try to do my best with the actual tier placement, and then like the order, like I don't know, if somebody's like kicking and screaming like, why did you put Rose above Frieza? Like what the fuck, man? It's just like, dude, is it that deep? Is it that deep? Because I know there's always somebody, because it's a tier list, right? There's always somebody that's like that. It's just like, dude, if you're really like shitting and moaning, like because I have this instead of that, like who cares, bro? But anyways, let's get back to it. So we did all the level 3s, right? Oh no, we have 3 level 3s left. What am I saying? Broly level 3 I think is a lot better than it used to be. I remember, did I used to like put him in C and like B and shit? I think he's at least A. Do I want to put him in S? Let's look at his kit. All right, so again, without being able to dodge Ki Blast a little bit, or as much as you were able to, because these Ki Blasts are really easy to dodge. Honestly, this guy kind of got an indirect buff. And this super attack is really, really good. If you're getting jumped, you can kind of just pop this. You're going to be dealing, you know, a lot of damage potentially. The combo, essentially, if you guys don't know, and this works for level 4 as well, and we'll get into it, is basically to pop this super and then do Aura Trap, because this will allow you to take advantage of the fact that the little beams are firing off, and this will allow you to get, you know, some extra energy when you deal damage, right? He has 2 break strikes. He was the raider that kind of like invented the 2 break strike deal. His charge became a little bit worse in my opinion, but it's probably a little bit harder to dodge now since you can't like spam dodge anymore. And with that massive AoE that it has, it's probably been made a little bit better. You know, this is decent. It's going to power up your Ki Blasts, make them a little bit faster, and it's going to allow you to get your super attacks faster as well. Omega Blaster is pretty good. You can run into Survivor and deal damage. You're basically forcing the survivors to, you know, take damage and giving you energy to get rid of the barrier, because you can use that to, you know, work on the STM and whatnot. You give yourself 2 barriers, which is really, really cool at level 3 and 4. Honestly, do we put him in S? I think he might. I think he might, man. Oh, also, yeah, he does have more iframes off of Gigantic Power as well. Yeah. I'll throw him at S. I think he's better than Frieza, man. I mean, and I think he is better than level 2 Broly now. I do think he is. I do think he is. And I think he is better than... I do think he is better than Cell. I do think he is better. Like... Broly is like the best raider when it comes to being jumped. And honestly, level 3 Broly might even be better than level 4 technically. Even though, you know, you can't melee level 4 Broly just because of that super attack that he has. He has like 2 like barriers that he can give himself. And the fact that he can just call that whenever he wants as like a super attack. You can make that, you know, argument, I guess. But, if I was a level 3 in a jumping situation, yeah, no, Broly wins that. Broly wins that. I think in a 1v1 scenario, I think Rose takes it. But I think in a jumping situation, I do think... Honestly, I think in a jumping situation... Yeah, if I was jumped to Super Boo... Like, what am I going to... Like, honestly... Yeah, I think he deserves top S. In a jumping situation, I think level 3 Broly has the best options. I think he has the best options, honestly. Jason Birder. Unfortunately, I think they've fallen off a little bit. Like, I think I don't know where I used to have him. I don't know if I had him in Z, but I think I had him in S. I still think they're really, really good. I want to put him in A. I do. I really do, man. I really do. I think they've fallen off a little bit. I think they've fallen off. Again, not to their own fault. Not to their own fault. I think they're like one of the better level 3s in the game. I mean, arguably they're the best level 3 for a time. But it's just like the damage potential for survivors has just gotten so high. It's just gotten so high. Like, it's not their fault, bro. It's not their fault. It's just that they have a small health pool. With the amount of damage survivors can deal now, he's going out in like 2 to 3 supers. Bro, if this raider gets jumped full on, like, especially if Recoome is dead and Guldo is dead and you don't have those melee saves, like, if you use your break strike and you don't have Golden Recoome, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead. I mean, the only option that you could have to kind of like, you know, mitigate being jumped is the Purple Comet Crash. This is a decent super. It gives you iframes. It tracks. It's good at like close range just because, you know, it's, you know, hard to escape at close range. At long range, pretty easy to dodge. It's not that crazy. And a lot of good survivors will just straight up time their supers to when this ends, because you don't have iframes after it's over. And you can't really like, there's a second before you can move. So people can kind of like play around it as well. Crusher Ball is decent. It's a volley and a snipe combined into one. It's a very good super. It has a short cooldown as well. Very good super. He has laser-based key blasts. Jace does. They come out very quickly. They're very annoying. You know, has a break strike. It's 30 seconds. Honestly, I think they should reduce his break strike. I think they should reduce probably the break strike on all of the members of the Ginyu Force. I think they need to, man. I really do think they need to. The Birder Call is okay. It's okay. It's nothing crazy. I mean, in a jumping situation, it just makes them lock on a Birder and kick Birder's ass instead of yours for a second. For some reason, Birder is the laziest assist call in the entire game. Bro travels like 2 centimeters, and he's like, I'm a little bit tired. And he just like, he doesn't, I don't know, dude. I don't know what it is. He's the fastest in the universe, but like, I guess that makes him tired quicker. I don't know. For some reason, he's lazy as fuck. But yeah, you know, decent damage, I guess. You could throw him over a down body to some of the added properties. But again, low health pool. Low health pool. I think they either need to increase the health pool or decrease the break strike. Something needs to give, because I don't think they are as good as they were, man. Honestly, you could even argue, nah, maybe B's a little crazy. Maybe B's a little crazy. But health pool wise, I guess you could do this. I mean, I do like their kit more, to be fair. I think kit wise, it's this, but survivability is definitely this. All right, last but not least, we have Super Baby 2. This is going to be controversial. I think Super Baby 2 is worse than Super Baby, or Baby Vegeta. Swear to God, I do. I think Super Baby 2 is straight up worse than Baby Vegeta. Deadass. I'm like, it's not even like a factor of like, oh, you know, Rose is, you know, a bad level 3 because the Super Transphere spawns and you're forced to deal with that, right? The difference is Rose has a good kit. Super Baby 2, let's talk about it. Again, and I hate this about Baby, this active skill has the potential to just not be a thing. You might not have a servant while you're level 3. It's very possible. You just might not have a servant, and therefore you only have 3 active skills. So what are your skills? 2 break strikes and reverse shot. Those are your options. This is your only offensive option as Super Baby 2. Reverse shots. It's your only offensive active skill that you have if you don't have a servant. And you probably, like, unless you're massively snowballing, you'll probably have 1 to 2 servants max. And again, I can't believe there's people that exist. They wake up, they have breakfast, they go to work or school, they go to bed, and they actually believe that Super Baby 2 is better than Rose. They exist. They're out there, bro. They're real. They are real. Dude, a servant, you could fly up and vanish kick, and they're gone. They're gone, bro. They're gone. Zamasu, you could at least protect. Again, with Divine Ray Bomb. You toss out a servant, you're like, good luck, soldier. Good luck. Good luck. There's no way somebody in chat is saying A. He's not in A. You're lucky if I put him in B. You're lucky if I put this Raider in B. I don't even want to put him in B. I want to put him in C. Dude, his super attacks, he has 2 snipes. They're fine. Dude. They're fine. But in a jumping situation, all right, Revenge Final Flash is pretty quick. It's pretty quick, but like 2 snipes and like in a jumping situation, what the fuck is this Raider going to do? Somebody, baby defenders, type me 6 paragraphs. What is this Raider gonna do when he's jumped? I'm gonna tell you what he's gonna do. He's gonna pop shield barrier, then he's gonna get meleeed again, pop explosive wave, and then get meleeed again, and then be fucked. That's what this baby is gonna. That's what this Raider is gonna do, bro. I don't know, man. I want to do this. I swear to God, I want to do that so bad. In my heart, that's where the fuck he belongs. That is where the fuck he belongs. Dude, supplies are going to be out. He has 1 offensive active skill. He has an active skill that might not even be usable. And if you're getting jumped anyway, they can just vanish kick the servant and get him out of the picture. Again, you are hoping as a Super Baby 2 to have like 3 servants. But keep in mind, if you have 3 servants, half the team is dead anyway. And you want to know why they would be dead? Because Baby Vegeta is better. That's why. Because Baby Vegeta is better. That's why. If you were like wiping a team with Super Baby 2, it's probably because the team didn't get Dragon Balls and they probably fucked up the supplies. That's why you're winning a Super Baby 2, or you're destroying the Super Time Machine. Let's be honest, bro. The only reason why Super Baby 2 is good is because half the fucking team is dead anyway. If you have servants, that is the only way he would become good is if half the fucking team is already dead. I'm sorry. He's staying in C. I don't care. Fight me in the comments. I don't care, bro. He's staying in C. He's worse than Baby Vegeta. I don't care. Fight me, bro. Fight me about it. I feel like, I don't know, bro. I feel like I gave an explanation why he is bad, dude. Like, the only, like, he has the inherent advantage of being a level 3, so he can't get meleeed by level 1s and 2s, dude. Again, he has reverse shot, and that's it for a defensive active skill. And then, like, you know, Revenge Final Flash, it's a fast super attack. Cool, but again, if you're being jumped, you're probably not going to be able to throw these out really quickly. You're just not. You're just not. And again, for the lunatics, the psychopaths, saying that Super Baby 2 is better than Rose, again, I don't know how these people wake up, like, say hello to their parents, talk to people, and, like, they're part of society when he has no combos. He has no combos. He has no combos. Like, what the like, if you're getting, like, I'm sorry, like, if you get jumped with, I can't. If you get jumped with Baby, what the fuck you gonna do? Deadass. If you get jumped with this Raider, what are you gonna do? Nothing. You're gonna sit there and you're gonna take it. You're gonna take it just like the eggs that you made some poor little survivor take up the ass. That's what you're gonna take, bro. They're gonna hand you some eggs back, bro. You're gonna get some eggs from the survivors. Anyways, let's move on, bro. Super Baby 2 sucks. Anyways, we're on level 4s now. All right, let's just knock some of these out. He's in Z. The apes are in Z. The monkeys are in Z. Do we just give the monkeys their own tier? I think we do. I think we do. What the hell? Oh. I think we just give the monkeys their own tier. I think that's just what we do. I think that's just what we do, honestly. Because let's be honest, the monkeys really are like their own tier, practically. Monkey. For people, they're like, first of all, it doesn't matter because like they're both monkey tier. Like for people saying like, I don't know, I think at full health, bar for bar, ban for ban. Actually, to be fair, if you have servants, I guess you could argue he's better. I just feel like with the whole tail thing, I think it's like no debate. Like, but to be fair, at full health, you're not killing either. You're not killing either. There's no way you're killing either. And I might be able to go there, bro, because if you get ape, you're gonna win, right? I mean, I guess does Baby heal when he becomes grade 8? Let me actually check that. I'm not sure. Does he heal? Yes. Okay. Okay. All right. So to be fair, that is Vegeta's greatest weakness, becoming grade 8. And why sometimes people don't go grade 8 because you're almost like, you know, an easier target. So, yeah, all right. All right. All right. That's Baby's 1W. He has the better grade 8. He has the better grade 8 because he does heal. He does heal and he has a big health pool, so I'll give him that. All right, so let's knock out the rest of these double 4s. I'm deadass tempted to put Final Form Frieza in S. I'm so dead ass. I'm so dead ass. I'll put him in Z though. I'll put him in Z. I mean, this is weird because like this guy's like contingent on the level 2 strat. I'll just do this for now. But let's look at his kit. He's A. Dodge makes him. I mean, that's fair. They did remove dodge. Oh, the Great Ape looks kind of cool. It's my first time seeing it, I think. Yeah, let's look at his kit. So, this super is a waste. I have no idea why they have not buffed these supers. The reason why this super sucks, and it sucks on Cell too. Cell and Frieza are the only Raiders that have this super. Like, you'll be locked on, and this super takes 10 years. By the time you regain control of the camera, the survivor will be in Timbuktu. Like, you'll completely lose where they are. The only way this is useful if you throw it straight down at the STM. or something, or you throw it on like a down body, or you throw it at somebody. Like, it's the only usefulness that it has. It's awful. Depth Slash is really good. It's a good way to kind of like protect the STM. It's a vantage, like you could do Break Strike into Zarbon into Depth Slash, and it'll deal lots and lots of damage. That's like why Frieza is so strong, because of his combos. Honestly, if he didn't have his combos, he would probably be like B or A. His Ki Blast used to be reliably dodged, but now without the dodge, you know, being as consistent, you only get like one every like couple seconds now. I do think that has helped Frieza. He has, you know, a bigger health pool now. So to be fair, I guess maybe I was being a little exaggeratory, but if he didn't have, if the dodge nerf wasn't a thing, if he didn't get the upgrade health, I think he would be S. Genuinely, I think he would be S. And I think you could consider him the worst level 4. All right. We can do Kid Buu. Kid Buu is always tough, man. Kid Buu is always tough just because, like, when Kid Buu is out, you practically, like, won the game already. But actually, he is a bad level 4. He's not great because you can actually counter his Ki Blast, which is insane. His super attacks, Vanishing or Assault Rain, they made worse for some reason. Again, I think they need to retract this nerf because it's basically Broly's, where like Broly's you can just outrun. That makes sense because, you know, he can do that at level 3. But like, you earn this by becoming a level 4. I don't know why you can just casually like just outrun this now. It's really silly, and really like takes away a lot of the value that you get from becoming you know, Kid Buu here. The Vanishing Ball Super is decent. I don't know if this is like a true Vanish Kick combo, if you could like Angry Shout, Vanish Kick, Vanishing Ball. I'm not entirely sure. Don't think that's true. Ski Blast can be countered, which is not great. He still has Ill Bomber. He has Go-Go Gum. But low-key, his kit is worse than Super Buu. Again, it's just, I think if we were to rate them on their own, I think he would be like A. But honestly, I'd probably throw him in S. I'll probably do this because he's worse than Super Buu, man. I'll do that. I'll do that. Like, if the whole team is up and it's Kid Buu and, like, you know, I mean, the thing is, it's just like when you're level 4, you can't be meleeed. And like during the STM phase, but that's just like very crazy. That's why, like, inherently, I think all level 4s kind of have to be Z. But he's the worst level 4 for sure. For sure. Okay. Alright, moving on. Oh, you guys can't even see these because it's cut off. We'll do Cell. Cell, personally, I think he's better than these level 4s. I think Cell, I think he's a very slept-on level 4. I like Cell a lot. He has very spammy Ki Blast, and the AoE on his Ki Blast, there's actually AoE on his Ki Blast. And they're so spammy that, like, it's like you get flashbanged every time one of them hits you. Because, like, just like, I don't know, there's just a wide spread of, like, the actual explosion of the Ki Blast. They can be countered at long range, but at close range, you can't really reliably counter them. He has Energy Barrier, which I feel like people just forget he has. He finally gains a pretty good AoE option, and this deals massive amounts of damage as well. I think he's solid. To be fair, both of his super attacks kind of suck, though. Both of his super attacks. It's really just his Ki Blast that kind of carry him. In my opinion, because you just kind of whittle people down. But, yeah, it's really just his Ki Blast. I mean, if you were, like, really good at meleeing, but the thing is, like, you go for a melee, he could, like, after image and then solar flare you. So it's not like Cell doesn't have any punishes either. You could do this if you want, but I'm gonna do this for me. All right, Ginyu, oh, definitely not. I think Ginyu's fallen off, man. I think he's fallen off. I just think, again, like, if you're killing Guldo, killing Ginyu is very, like, feasible. Like, it's very doable, honestly. I mean, Ginyu is scariest when he has Jason Bertera. That's it. If you kill Guldo, you kill Jason Birder, he's a neutered Raider, dude. He is massively he's the weak. Like, at that point, I would say he's the weakest level 4. Body change is very scary. It's obviously very, very scary. If this is landed on a level 4, that's probably GG's. And it reduces you to level 1, which is crazy. But you do lose your Scouter, which does stink. Yeah, Scouter was a Break Strike. Again, I really do think they should reduce the Break Strike on Ginyu. I don't know why they haven't yet. Maybe they feel like he's too strong. I don't know. Power level boost is cool. It buys you, you know, some time. Like, it actually gives you some iframes per sec. Increases your speed, increases your damage. It's okay. Yeah, strong jersey, which gets you around the map. Decently fast. And his Ki Blasts are pretty interesting. But, yeah, I just feel like he's kind of aged. I think he's kind of aged. You honestly could argue that, but with Jason Birder up, I do think he's decent. Alright, so level 4 Broly. Level 4 Broly is probably one of the scarier level 4s. Honestly, is he the best? I think he might be the best. I think he's the best. I think he's the best, yeah. I genuinely think he's the best now. Which is crazy to think about, because it wasn't the case. So just like, the nerf on super transfers in general helped them out a lot, but also the dodge nerf. Oh my god. That has made Broly so much easier now. Sorry, I just had to drink some water, dude. I've been yapping for like almost an hour and a half at this point. But yeah. His Ki Blasts are really good. His alt fire is really, really good. Now that they remove dodge spamming, you're going to be whittling down transformations. Now, you can't solo level 4 Brolys anymore as super transfers. You just can't. You just can't do it anymore. Especially if the Raider is just sitting back and spamming Ki Blasts. You just can't. You can't 1v1 Brolys like you used to. It's just not a thing anymore. He has Omega Blaster. This is the barrier essentially from level 3 with the added effect that you got from the super attack at level 3, which has the AoE Ki Blast. This is great for jumping situations, but I'll be honest with you, level 4 Brolys are really not getting jumped like that, just because they are kind of scary. But if you are, you could pop this and then pop Aura Trap and deal a lot of damage, just because they'll be forced to kind of get pulled into you and you know, get hit by some of the Ki Blast. What survivors basically want to do whenever a Broly pops a barrier is destroy it as soon as possible. You want to try to allow that, or not allow that to happen, you know, as much as you can. Gigantic power, and now gives you more iframes after you pop it, so it's not a free super attack like it once was. His charge is the same as level 3. Again, it's decent now, and I would say it's probably even better because of the fact that we don't have this spammy dodge anymore. His super attack is very scary. Whenever Broly pops this, it comes out really fast. It's very scary, dude. The only way I would say you can reliably avoid this is if you fly above Broly and he can't see you. That's a good way to kind of just, you know, and just hope and pray he doesn't, like, you know, click it and flick it on you. But yeah, this is massive. It's one of the fastest supers of its kind. It's really scary. Really, really scary super because it can instantly down you as well. And then he has Blaster Cannon, which is a pretty fast snipe, and it's good for catching people that grapple. Yeah, I think Broly is now the best level 4. I don't even think it's, like, up for debate. Zamasu. I think, unlike, he probably has the issue that Broly used to have, and it's really just because the super transfers he has to deal with are super strong. I'll probably do this. I'll probably do this. So I think you can combo off of his Break Strike, but like, I mean, we'll look at his moveset. We'll look at his moveset. So Zamasu's greatest weakness, honestly, isn't even his own kit, which isn't that great. Lighting of Absolution, I could actually count on my hands the amount of times this has landed for me, and I don't think it's more than 3. I don't even know if it's more than 2. I don't even remember the last time it's actually hit. Lighting of Absolution is really bad. It is just bad. I mean, I got nothing else to say. It's just not great. I mean, the only thing I guess that you could argue it's good for is, like, say if you want to keep people off the STM for a time, or just, like, I don't know, keep survivors away from an area. as like the only plus that it has. It's like the only like pro I could give it. Blades of Judgment is good. It's probably like the best super that he has, honestly, in general, at level 4. I forget if it changes while he's corrupted. Does it change? We'll see in a sec. Okay, so it becomes a snipe. Yeah, honestly, it gets worse. It gets worse when he's corrupted. And then he actually gets 3 break strikes at corrupted with his R1, which is kind of wild. But typically, you're not really fighting Zamasu's up close. You're going to be spamming Ki Blasts anyway. So, he has Ki Detection, a Break Strike, a really quick one as well, that can combo into a Vanish Kick. So I guess, like, the only, like, kind of combo he has is, like, Break Strike into Vanish Kick into, like, Blades of Judgment, I guess. But it's not a true combo by any means. And then I don't even think, yeah, I don't even think that would combo. I think it comes out too fat or too slow. Divinity Unleashed is basically the move that Baby stole and allows you to negate Ki Blast. But it's better. It's literally better because it's 30 seconds and Baby's is 90. And I think it also powers you up as well. Yeah, I think it increases your damage, your movement speed, and allows you to be immune to Ki Blast. So it's literally just Baby tried to copy it and then he just copied it bad, dude. Just copied it bad. Sin Worthy of Death is a dash. Pretty good. Comes out fairly quickly. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's fine. But yeah, I think you know, Zamasu's whole thing is that the super transfers are really, really strong. If they spam Ki Blast, he can get whittled down, especially with souls. The Ki Blast can really, really cook him. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. That's going to be my tier list, guys. Again, I'm not super, super pressed about the placements here. Again, you could do something like this. You could do that. I'm pretty happy, content with this tier list. I don't think... I mean, I know a lot of you are going to say, oh, Iron, you're crazy, bro. He belongs in B. No, he belongs in C. You're lucky I don't put his ass in D, bro. He's the worst level 3 in the goddamn game, man. The fact that Cell had such a glow up, bro. This boy needs to learn a thing or two, man. Shit's crazy. But yeah, dude. As my tier list, I'm pretty happy with it. I think I honestly am happy with the placements. Honestly, the only one I'd probably swap around has been like maybe you could argue these guys could belong in B. But beyond that, I'm pretty happy. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of the tier list. If you agree, if you disagree, let me know. If you disagree, I get it. I know a lot of you are going to disagree about Baby with the recency bias. I get it. It is what it is. Or even if you just disagree just because you disagree. By all means, feel free to comment about it in the comments below. I'd love to discuss it with you. And post your own tier list if you guys want. Maybe I'll try to like remember, if I remember, to like put a link to this tier list in the description, or like even as a pinned comment so you guys can make your own. You could share it with me. Let me know. But yeah, this is the definitive Raider tier list for Season 6. I don't know if they're going to do a balance patch like midway through the season like they typically do. I'm hoping they give Baby some buffs, man, because he absolutely needs them. But that being said, that's going to be the video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the Ironcane channel for more videos like these, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Take care, stay safe, have fun. Peace out, dude. Peace out.